everyone, Big Paulie back for a short little video. I thought I'd do a little video. I'm here along the seafront down at Dover. I just been to town and picked up the latest June issue of Home Cinema Choice magazine. Sometimes I like to just come down here, sit on the seafront, get away with not paying for parking. Naughty boy. And look at all the shit that's going on, because they're revamping the docks down here, and they've knocked one Prince of Wales pier down that's been there for decades and decades, and basically expanding the port for cruise ships and things like that. And I was just having a thought, opening this magazine up, turning these pages over. I like actually handling physical paper. Magazines, I know most magazines are digital these days, but I actually do prefer paper. Just like Lulu prefers physical books. She can't stand the, what's it called, the book thing, the Amazon book thing, whatever you call it. Yeah, she says don't ever buy me one of those, because she'll just dump it, because she likes the smell of new pages and all that kind of shit. And I was just looking at this first page, or page number 7, and it suddenly dawned on me, forget bloody Penthouse and forget Playboy and all that kind of shit. Images like this get you wet down there. That's a horrible thought. Gorgeous Pioneer amplifier or receiver. Oh, I do love looking at pictures like this. Just look at those lovely silver dials and those lots of little white dotted. Yeah, but I do like grabbing the latest issue of Home Cinema Choice. This is not a plug for Home Cinema Choice, but yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit too excited reading this magazine. But I do like reading the tech reviews, the movie reviews and shit like that, and gives me all the insight. But I look forward to that once a month. I normally only go for maybe 2 magazines. It's usually Home Cinema Choice and Total Film, although sometimes I will pick up Empire magazine. And as you can see here, this lovely lady over here is taking a selfie. And as you can see, this is the port over here. This is the Prince of Wales pier, or it used to be the Prince of Wales pier. The Prince of Wales pier is actually further back by that clock tower up there. And then what used to be to the right of this pier, you can see, was the hoverport, where all the hovercrafts used to come in the 70s and the 80s. And all the load of earth that they've stuck down there to build it all up, they're actually putting a marina in, not one of those cars, but but a marina to anchor all the boats and everything. And you can see there's just earth everywhere. And we've got a cruise ship in. We get quite a few cruise ships in down here. I don't know if I can see it. There's a bus shelter. There's a shelter there. Somewhere here, right on the very end there. Ah, there it is. There, if I can, that there with the little thing sticking up in front of the boat, that is actually a cafe on the other pier, which is actually the Prince of Wales pier. You can no longer get to that. I used to like going across all the way along the pier. I used to walk all the way along here, right up to the end there, along there and there, and then I used to walk along the pier, going all the way up there and right down to the very end there, to the little cafe, and used to have some coffee there and some sandwiches. Really nice it was. And unfortunately there's no way of getting it now. The cafe is actually closed, and that part of the pier is actually closed to the public, which is a shame. The pier that they have built now, which is this close-up one, down here. It's just one that to walk along, and it's just got railings, and you get to the end and there's some little kind of little bus shelter thing there which you can sit in, but there's nothing to do along there. There's no shops, or there's no, oh god, yes, look, nice big piece of bird shit right in my view. Yeah, there's nothing to do along there, unfortunately. It's just a matter of walking along and then just coming back. The old folk out for a nice little stroll on the morning. Oh, that couple look happy, don't they? Oh yes, love, they do look happy. But it's a shame, because I used to like walking out right out to the end of that pier, get a cup of coffee. As I say, there's a cruise ship in at the moment. I can't quite make out which cruise ship that is. I think it's something like Caribbean of the High Seas or something, some shit like that. But usually we get the Disney ones in as well, the Disney cruise ships. So yeah, so I really do enjoy like coming down here in the mornings, reading the magazines, and just basically looking at the magazine, looking at the pier and everything. And I mean, I'll take you along it in a couple of weeks. I think it's actually open to the public now, but I'll take you along it and we'll have a look. And you can see the cruise ship down there, and as I say, you can't go to the cafe because it's no longer open. But yeah, it'll be a good little outing, be a good little day out. Okay, so I'm back home now. Read a little bit of Home Cinema Choice. Didn't get as far as I wanted to read in it. Sitting there, videoing the pier. You remember that little old couple that was sitting there? I was videoing the pier. They just happened to be in the actual shot. And I noticed outside of the frame of the camera that the old bloke and the little old lady were looking over at me pointing a camera. Pointing a phone. Not that they know what one of them is anyway, I don't suppose. But and the bloke came up, walked up the side of the car, sort of like the window was open as leaving some fresh air in, but he was kind of like lingering by the lamppost looking at the sign, just trying to make out, you know, trying to hear what I was saying. And as I looked over, he did turn round and he just asked if I was videoing them, basically. He basically just said, are you videoing us for any reason? So I explained to him that unfortunately, they just happened to be in the shot, but I was videoing the pier around them. But if they didn't want to be in the shot, then I would happily delete it. But I explained to him, both of them, what I was doing and my channel, and invited both of them in my car. And I showed him a few videos. And I swear not, the little old lady was almost pissing herself when I was showing her the Pauline videos. Oh god, it's a shame I couldn't capture it, but I thought I better not push it too much because they might not want themselves to be on film being kidnapped by this big bloke. But that was funny. And they went back to doing their usual stuff and just sitting on the bench and looking at all the stuff. And I even waved to them and they waved back when I left. But just as I was about to leave, because I was there for about 20 minutes, and I usually don't pay for parking when I'm along the seafront because it's very empty. You never get a traffic warden. Just my luck, bloody traffic warden walked up to the side of my car, went to go and have a look in the windscreen. Morning, she said. Morning. And I thought, fuck, quick, act quickly. And I said, I'm type 2 diabetic. I was feeling very lightheaded. I had to pull over and gave her a load of spew about, oh dear, I needed some sugar, and I got lightheaded. I needed to pull over before I crashed. And we started having a chat about her mum being diabetic and all the shit that you should eat and all the shit that you shouldn't eat. So that was a nice conversation, actually. A lovely lady she was. Very upbeat and happy. Because I know traffic wardens get a lot of bad stick and bad rap, you know, for issuing tickets. And I thought, oh God, let's see if we can get out of this one. And yeah, she said, are you feeling a lot better now? And I said, yeah, I'm a lot better now. And she wished me good luck and have a pleasant rest of the day. And while we were talking all about that, she completely forgot that she had to issue me a ticket. So she just walked off over there to issue someone else a ticket. And I just drove off. So that was bloody lucky. That was bloody lucky. But quick thinking there. But yes, so really you should pay for parking. You really are should pay for parking. But I thought, Seafront, there's no one around. There's no other cars, one or two. I thought, I'll sit here for 20 minutes and read the magazine. No one will know. Just my luck, someone turned up. But there's a lesson. Pay for your parking. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this little impromptu visit to Dover Seafront and a bit of info about my magazine reading and what I like to read. So I'll see you all on the next video anyway. Bye.